Oh yeah. WrestleMania Night 2 is now in the books. And I gotta say, man, it was a good night, man. The matches were pretty darn well. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and say this now. Two things. One, night one of WrestleMania was better than night two, in my honest opinion. And number two, Elf Oldberg. Just gonna say that. I don't know what it is. I just got this thing about saying Elf Oldberg. Elf Oldberg. But anyway, let's get into it. Man, WrestleMania Night 2, WrestleMania 37 Night 2. What can I say? It kicks off with a good match. This match between this feud, this rivalry, this story between the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Randy Orton. If you guys, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna. If you guys were expecting like a 5-star match, I don't know why. This match is more based on like around the rivalry and the story between them two because it was not going to be a 5-star quality match. It's just not going to be. It wasn't going to be. Randy Orton is good at telling a story in the ring. That's what he prides himself on. He has said it so many times. Telling a story in the ring is very important, and he does that. And it did. It's like Randy Orton beat the Fiend with Alexa Bliss like distracting the Fiend to cause him to lose. Like, what was that about? But you know what? Let's talk about the intro that the Fiend had. Like, Randy Orton came out, he did his. He kind of even made fun of Mandy Rose for falling the night before her entrance at WrestleMania 37 Night 1. He was telling like he was slipping and falling, trolling her like that. But then the Fiend, his entrance came up. It was like this long, red, and dark hallway. Then we saw the burnt alive version of the Fiend. Then he started stepping forward. Then we got his original look. Well, kind of a new modified mask, new top and new boots, but he was relived, revived. And then we didn't get that. We got Alexa Bliss came out and we saw this huge Jack in the Box toy. Then she started turning the arm. And then the Fiend slowly rolls up out the Jack in the Box. That was pretty dope entrance, I will say that. And Randy Orton sold it very well. And we even got him to do a tribute to Brody Lee, aka Luke Harper. You remember he do the yeah. At one point during that time, his entrance in the match, he did that. Bray Wyatt, he did the yeah. I know a shout out to Brody Lee. He didn't say it like he said it more his way, but he still knows shout out to Brody Lee. The yeah. So yeah, shout out to Brody Lee, his family, R.I.P. Luke Harper was gonna be one of the best big men of his time. Yeah, I don't want to get there and get emotional, but and this one match was not a long one. I wasn't expecting to because I feel like this match is building up to something else. And I feel like this next match they may have with each other could end up being a Firefly Funhouse. They couldn't do it for this WrestleMania because they had an actual lot of crowd there. Yes, live crowd makes a difference in the wrestling world. It does. So maybe when they do a televised, the crowd's not there, we can get Firefly Funhouse. So anyway, yeah. So we're gonna find out on Raw what's up going on between Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss. What's it all about? So anyway, the team that won the women's tag team tournament from WrestleMania Night 1 got to challenge the women's tag team champions Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax for the titles. And those two young ladies, talented women, were Tamina and Natalya. Oh, I honestly thought that this was Tamina and Natalya's time to be tag champs, but I was wrong. But they gave their all, man. They took some brutal leak. Natalya took a pretty tough ass whooping from Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. And Tamina held her own. Tamina showed the watch that she is still one of the strongest and toughest women in the women's division in WWE because she even got a chance to pick up Nia Jax and body slam. I guess that's the heard around the world. Like I said, but it was a good back and forth match. And because, like I said, Shayna Baszler and Natalya, too, they both know submissions. They know holds. You know that Natalya comes from a good family that knows things about that. Shayna Baszler, UFC, and all that. Then you had both powerhouses in Tamina and Nia Jax. Yeah. Even Nia Jax managed to even come off the top ropes. Yeah. But they retained their championships, man. Hard fought battle. They deserved that victory. They worked for that victory. They worked for their paycheck that night. They did indeed. So what can I say? I would love to see this team go at it again, and I would really love to see Tamina finally win a championship in WWE. She's been with the company since what? Well, on the main roster since what? 2010, maybe 2009, 2010 when she debuted with the Usos. Yeah, remember she was with the Usos when the tag rolling with the Hart Dynasty of Tyson Kidd and the British Bulldog son, D.H. Smith Jr. I think that was his name back then. D.H. Smith, I think that was his name. Yeah, I think that was his name, Dirty. But yeah, so it was lineage back then against each other. So yeah, anyway. But yeah, so next we have, man, I'm pretty sure these guys are meant to fight forever. From Ring of Honor to NXT to Raw, SmackDown, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And I knew this match was going to be hard hitting and no punches held. Could be dropped everywhere. It's like one point, Sami Zayn gave Kevin Owens a brain bust on the edge of the ring, the hardest part of the ring. Oh, what's dude named Logan Paul's out there ring, so I look like a real fan. And I thought Sami Zayn's gonna get the win, man, but come on, guys. It's KO Mania. You think Kevin Owens going? And Kevin Owens gave one of the greatest damn frog splashes I ever seen him do. Like he went full out. Like he went arm straight out, arm straight in, arm straight out. Same thing with his legs. So that was pretty dope frog splash. For him to be a guy of his size, he's not tall, but he's big, So but him to get air like that, oh, great frog splash. And Sami Zayn still this whole conspiracy thing, everybody's against him. He really thought people were against him because when Kevin Owens gave him the stunner and he had that 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens won. I don't know why, but I thought Kevin Owens was going to celebrate like with a beer badge like Stone Cold. I don't know. I just feel like after a man wins a match with Stone Cold stunner or just a stunner, I feel a beer badge should be happening. Like somebody should be throwing beers and the guy should just chugging beers like Stone Cold used to do. I don't know. That's just what I feel. Then Logan Paul got in the ring. He trying to be out buddy with Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn like, what? I can't believe it. You turned him. You're a traitor. And then Logan Paul, whatever his name is, he's just like, yeah. He's all smiling with KO and all this. And Kevin Owens played him all like, oh, okay, yeah. Stunner on Logan Paul. I give it to Logan Paul. He sold the hell out that stunner, dude. Like, man. I thought he's gonna be like looking all funny and weird, like when Linda took the stunner from Stone Cold, Linda McMahon, that is. But he did a good job of selling. He like, dang, I think Kevin Owens hurt that dude for real. He may be hurt for real. I don't know. Oh the hell well. But anyway, on to the next match up, guys. I have to go ahead just what can I say? Sheamus and Riddle, they have such good ring chemistry. I can't even lie. Their ring chemistry is off the chain. Man, both of them are hard hitting dudes and can move pretty quick. But man, it's something about Riddle. The longer the match goes, man, it's like he goes in a second and third, fourth, fifth, sixth gear. Because he didn't have no punches, like everything Sheamus threw at him, man, Riddle was able to throw back at him. Knee strikes, slaps, chops, kicks, punches, whatever. Now, I mean, Sheamus hit that man with a knee, and Michael Cole called the bro kick, but it was just a knee. Michael Cole gonna get his butt chewed out all on Twitter again today, just like he did from night one after WrestleMania. But anyway, man, it came down to the wire, man. It was like Riddle's like, man, I gotta do something. He went to there too many times. This was the craziest bro kick today that I ever seen Sheamus do. So this is what happened. Matt Riddle, he went for a springboard moonsault the middle ropes. And it's like perfect time as Sheamus caught with a bro kick in midair. Man, I think Riddle did like 2 more flips after that bro kick. It was like moonsault, bro kick, rolled over, bust his mouth open. You know who came next. The good old 1, 2, 3, and we're done. Sheamus is now U.S. champ once again. Wow. How about that? Man, when I say that bro kick, like, dang, that brought memories of when Shawn Michaels sweet chin music, Shelton Benjamin in midair, and Shelton Benjamin springboard over ropes and ate a sweet chin music. That's kind of what it reminded me of. Moonsault, bam, right in the mush with the bro kick. Sheamus and Riddle, they sat there looking at each other like, real like, this ain't over. This ain't over by a long shot. Riddle and Shayna, like, yeah, oh, but it is. But I hope it's not. I love to see them go head up once again. Now, gonna head over to SmackDown. Intercontinental Championship in a Nigerian drum match. I still don't know what the hell it is. It was just pretty much a match that had like drums and kendo sticks and tables out there. It was nothing really special. So yeah, but Big E got a special interest because Wale performed Big E's theme song because he actually raps Big E's theme. Y'all want to go big? Then let's go big. I mean, he was lip singing by the song was just playing, but it was still cool to have Wale there. You know, the fans ate it up. I still enjoyed it, you know. He was lip singing, but yeah, that happened. And you know, of course, Apollo. He had this big old spear that I don't know, man. It just kind of reminded me of one of the soldiers from Black Panther, Wakanda. Just in wearing white and green instead of red and gold. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's pretty much a back and forth match, man. Like Big E came at the gate hard, swinging kendo sticks, and Apollo went through like 2 tables. Yeah, Big E sent him to like 2 tables. Well, no, he sent him to one because he sent him crash down on the steel steps outside after Apollo tried to like literally just throw the steps right on top of Big E while laying on the other steps. But of course, Big E moved, and then Apollo tried to do a fucking splash on Big E on the table. Big E moved, and Apollo went to the table, and then right after Big E hit the big ending, big old dude came out of nowhere. His name is formerly known as Daba Kato. He was on Raw Underground with Shane. He was the big light skinned Nigerian dude. He was Nigerian actually. He had a big mohawk with the dreads. Daba Kato, that guy. But I think he's going by something else. I think he's gonna be like I read somewhere he's gonna be like Colonel. I don't know. It's something. I'm gonna have to look. It's gonna start with a zero or something. Commissioner something. I don't know. Commander a zero or something like that. I spent too much time on his stupid name, whatever. But he came out there and he hit Big E with the Umaga thumb spike and bam, and took him down. And Apollo's the new Intercontinental Champion. Now, I didn't too much care for that finish, you know what I mean? Because I would really like to see like Apollo beat Big E clean. But I understand, like now I would have been cool, like if it would happen like later on, like in a rematch, with Big E won a rematch, get the title back. Yeah, I've been cool with that. You know what I mean? That'd been fine. But I really like seeing Apollo win in the title. Like, what could look like, oh, Big E somehow he falls off the ropes and falls through a table, but then Apollo luckily just splash on top of Big E, something like that. But it's for him to get a assist already in a faction thing. You know, I just feel like they relied too much on a surprise with this match. It just should have just been 1-on-1 and finally Apollo finally did it. In the rematch you could bring out him having to start a faction, have a backup. Whatever. But you know, shout out to Apollo, you know, he won. Intercontinental Championship. It's cool. Now the Raw Women's Championship was online when Rhea Ripley kissed his my brutality. Challenge the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. I mean, gosh, Asuka came out the gate. She came kicking and beating up. She was just showing up Rhea Ripley. I was like, oh my God, Rhea Ripley, please don't have a repeat from last year against Charlotte. Like, dude, you lost last year because you was just looking too not ready for the big stage of WrestleMania. And there weren't even no fans there last year. So this year, like, man, she can't choke like last year. But eventually, Rhea Ripley got her some offense in, and she was stumping and kicking the crap out of Asuka. I'm like, damn, man, y'all gonna knock her Asuka teeth out again. Shoot. God, I just can't win for losing. I heard on the street that Asuka's still not fully recovered from having a tooth knocked out by Shayna Baszler, but she's been a champion fighting through it though. Yeah. But anyway, man, I this is honestly was not one of my favorite matches because the build up was real quick. I guess because Charlotte, that's the situation going on, and Lacey Evans, getting pregnant, so just whatever. Who's left? And I guess they're not ready to bring back Becky Lynch or Ronda Rousey, so maybe we'll get them to come back tonight. The Raw after WrestleMania, which is always supposed to be the one of the best Raws of the year. Right, whatever. But yeah, so but Rhea Ripley, she pulled it out. She got the win. I mean, hey, I'm happy for it, man. This is like I said I was talking about NXT and night one of WrestleMania. I was saying I feel like they are making room for the new wave of women come up because last week we got a new NXT Women's Champion with Raquel Gonzalez. We got a new SmackDown Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. Now we got a new Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair are the last two women in the Women's Royal Rumble this year. So, like I said, I just feel like they're making way for new women because, like, hey, the fourth women, they did their thing. They made a name for themselves. Now it's time to finally try to build new stars, build new women that keep going, keep this momentum going, keep it fresh. And I feel like Raquel Gonzalez NXT, she's a good choice. I feel like Rhea Ripley, she's a good choice. I'm not a big fan, but I can't sleep on her talents and her presence and how she can dominate in the match, how she can work well in the match. And then Bianca Belair, I'm all EST over here. So now she's the BST. So I'm happy with this. I like Asuka, but it's a good move putting the title on Rhea Ripley because it really would have put a sour taste in my mouth if she would have lost twice. At this point, I'm like, man, y'all just wasting her. What can she do? Nothing. So I really am happy for her. I'm happy that Rhea Ripley got it, and I feel like she's gonna have a great run. So the sky's the limit because I guess it get to a point where you like, dang, she beat everybody, so now it's time to tie somebody else so she can beat other people and then move on. So I'm excited to see where they go with this. But now let's talk about the main event. Oh, the main event, the triple threat match for the Universal Championship, or the head of the table, the High Chief, Roman Reigns, defend his title against not one but two former world champions. The 2021 Royal Rumble winner Edge and the yes man himself, Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan worked his way into another title match. He did it before, Remember WrestleMania 30? Kind of same thing. Heel champion and Royal Rumble winner who pretty much kind of turned heel. Like, oh my God, we do not like you, Daniel Bryan. We hate you for being in that match. Daniel Bryan got put through a table again. Pretty much got power bumped again. Roman Reigns power bumped through the table. You already know chairs is gonna come out during this match because it's Edge and it's no DQ. And Roman Reigns a heel. Like, man, we talking about Superman punches. We talking about spears. Daniel Bryan just gave it his all, did everything he could. And Roman Reigns, right hand man, Jey Uso, main event, Jey Uso, who won this year's Andre the Giant Battle Royal. It wasn't even on the kickoff show for WrestleMania. It was on SmackDown. That's how much that term means. It means nothing. So maybe Jey Uso will finally be the first person to introduce in his career. Or maybe his brother, Jimmy, will come back. I ain't talking about him right now. I'm talking about the Universal title match. Oh my God. I feel like the match, it matched the build up. Like it was on the same way. Because sometimes the build up is greater than the match. And sometimes the match is just too good to build up. Like, man, it sucked. Build up sucked, but this had such a great build up. And the match was just as good as the build up. It's like, oh my God, who's gonna win? And in this match, you was really like, I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know if Roman gonna keep this. I don't think he's gonna be able to hold on to this title. But me, I knew the High Chief. I knew the head of the table was gonna keep his championship. Ain't no way in the world he finna lose his title to Edge, Daniel Bryan, especially not in WrestleMania. Are you serious? The disrespect that you thought that. Okay, he had help from Jey Uso, like I said, but it don't matter. Triple threat, no DQ. Edge got the chairs in the ring. He snapped. He gave Daniel Bryan a one-man concerto. Yeah, I'm got Roman Reigns, but Jay Uso got involved, ate a spear, and next thing you know, Roman Reigns put Edge in the same position, one man concerto, put Edge on top of Daniel Bryan, laid on both of them, pinned both men at the same time to prove his dominance and why he's still the Universal Champion. This is Roman Reigns' best version. This is the Samoan badass I've been waiting on. Roman Reigns, still Universal Champion, main event, and walked out the championship high above his head like he should. They will acknowledge him as the High Chief, as the head of the table. The true main event of WrestleMania. But anyway, guys, yeah, night one to me was better than night two. I'm not saying night two was bad or anything. Both of them was great shows, but night one just was a little more better to me. So, but I still enjoy both. But anyway, guys, your main man, Kel Breezy. You can find me on all the social media platforms, well, especially on Facebook, Instagram, Kel Breezy. Don't forget, Rants 901 on Instagram and on Facebook. Don't forget to support the Kel's World podcast on all major podcast platforms: Google, Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Just to name a few. So yeah. Yeah. Click the link down below for all your Rants 901 and Kel's World gear. You can wear the gear while you watch the Rants 901 videos. You can wear the gear while you listen to the Kel's World podcast. So yeah. Anyway, guys, this is your main man, Kel Breezy, and I am out of here.